Good morning. It's Easy Like Sunday Morning by my boy Lionel Richie. Love him. Brilliant artist, such an icon. So I'm Easy Like Sunday Morning. I am off today. I'm debating if I'm going to go to the park and work out or go walk at the track today because I forgot it's Sunday. So I'm hoping there's no games going on at the school. Will I go walk at the track at? But it's weird because my ankle is bothering me this morning. And I was weird because it was bothering me last night. I took my pain meds. It was all good. I went to sleep. So I really was just been laying in the bed. I've been up since about maybe 10 o'clock. I got up, used the restroom, laid back down, went back to sleep. And then I woke up because HUB was texting me and stuff. So I woke up to, see what that was about. And I laid there and I talked to him for a minute. And he called me or whatever. So, y'all, excuse my face, by the way. I don't have my lashes on. My lashes are not done. My eyebrows are not tinted. If y'all remember about a year ago, I did go get my eyebrows microbladed. So the look that I really want is more of a darker look, more of a sharper look. So she said I'll probably will have to come back 2 more times to get that dark look that I want. But the way my bank account is set up, I don't think so. So I might come back 1 more time. And you're going to leave this dye on a little bit longer. That's what you're going to do. And then we're going to take it from there. Now, I love the arch of them. I love the way she did all of that. That's fine. I just want them to be darker. You know how they look when they tinted? That's how I want mine to look. So anyway, just forget my face, y'all, because I don't have my lashes on right now. So I'm up and I'm going to make me some coffee. But my ankle is really bothering me today. And I'm like, dang, I finally get a Sunday. Because like the last couple of Sundays I've been working, and then last Sunday we had just gotten back in from out of town. So, and I know I wasn't going to work out then. But, I don't know. It's kind of gloomy out. It's a little bit cool, but that's fine if I'm going to be working out. I don't know, but my ankle is kind of bothering me today. Let's see. I'll fix me some coffee and drink that. And it's been the typical week at work. I work Tuesday through Saturday. And it is what it is. Same old SSDD, same shit, different day. So I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, I did want to jump on here. This is the reason I was back on here today. Follow my fingers. Add it again. I don't know if I can stomach another year of this shit with these people across this hall. I really don't. I mean, I felt like I was forced to sign. I did sign another year lease here. The rent is going up next month. That's when I moved in here. Last year, next month in July, we had moved in. So the rent is going up as of next month. But my thing is this. Now, I've asked them, could y'all just find us another place to go to? Because I don't want to keep doing this. I really don't. Because last night I was so mad, I felt myself about to snap, again. And HUB was here. And he was like, no, let's just record them. Okay, fine. So I'm going to send it all off because management, they don't work on the weekends. That's fine. I wouldn't either. And this is a mess, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this is so terrible. Okay, y'all gotta really forgive me today. I really don't care. I didn't do anything to my wig, but I just gotta. I'm here. So he like, no, let's just record them, whatever. So, kids are getting out of school, and, we all need to be mindful of that. Kids are getting out of school. It's June now. Some kids out there while I work have already began getting out of school. So I'm taking it, the grandkids are over there, a little bit longer. But my thing is this. Kids only do what you allow them to do. Kids are only going to be taught certain things. It's just that simple. They're not going to be naturally loud. They're just not going to do that unless you give them an okay to do that. So if you give them an okay to yell at all times of the night, scream, like it's just a birthday party over there 24/7, they're going to do that because they don't know any better, because they see y'all doing it. Lead by example, or lead by, well, if I mess up, I don't want you doing the same thing because this didn't work out for me. Don't do that because that's not right to do. Teach them to be respectful of other tenants in the building. This is not you don't live in a whole house. Fine. That's why I say I felt like I was kind of forced to sign my lease because I wasn't going to sign it. I asked them, could we do it month to month? So I wouldn't be obligated for another year here. Then she came with some story about, well, if you do that, you have to pay this XYZ in rent, basically more fees, more this, more that, or some shit, some way. She said they didn't do month to month, but it was another route I could take, but it would cost us more to stay here. Way more than what this shit is even fucking worth, okay? So, even with this rental increase, it's not worth that shit for real. Let's just be fair. It's a lot of things that this building could look a whole lot better. When hallway, that dirty ass carpet out there, make it make sense. That gothic basement, make it make sense. That looks spooky, make it make sense. It's not sectioned off as it should be for an apartment when there's 6 families in here, make it make sense. But anyway, so this lady, okay, and I'm using that word mildly, she has a panic attack the other day. This was a couple of days ago. So the fire department pulls up. First thing they do is ring my doorbell. Like, my doorbell is not the only doorbell out there. They had my other doorbell because they stole it. So why not ring their shit? They ring my doorbell. I go outside. It's the fire department. They all standing on the porch. It's about 4 of them. So I look outside. I go in the hallway. I'm like, yes. They like, did you call us? I said, no. They said, oh, maybe it was apartment 1. I knew it was. So me being the kind-hearted person that I am, I let them in. I won't do that again. Put it like that. When I told H2B about it, he was very upset because he said he wouldn't have let them in. If y'all called them, y'all need to be looking out for them. And I agree. But me, like I said, being kind-hearted, just having a conscience, because I don't like shit on my conscience. Okay, I let them in. They stayed. Then after that, the ambulance pulls up. Because this bitch over there probably done got high and had a panic attack. So I'm listening at this point on my doorbell camera. I'm looking out the window and I'm listening to what they said on the porch. He like, yeah, it's probably a panic attack. She probably won't even go to the hospital. So they talking like this might be the norm. They're not talking like, oh, she needs to go. It's, it's an urgency. They talking like, yeah, it's probably a panic attack. She probably won't go. If she even go to the hospital, she probably won't go. That's exactly what they see. Okay. So they was over here for a good little minute, and then their door was open or whatever. All that crap they have inside. Because I was in the door. I was standing in my door looking. And I'm out of everything, y'all. Creamer. Well, this creamer, I put like different creamers in here in my coffee. Luckily, I always have backup. But so then they go in. So I hear this. Anyway, blankety blank talking about, oh, like she over there crying and shit. Oh, well, I been taking my meds every day, and oh, I don't know what's going on with me, and blah, 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 blah. Like, where do we cue the violins or what? Do we just cue the fucking violins? Because she's really just violin on. It's just cue the violins while she's talking to the DMS. I was just like, okay. So I got bored and I closed my door. And that was the end of that. So I told H2B what happened. He was like, no, I wish I was here. He said, because I wouldn't let them in. But you know what? You're right. He's right. And I won't do it again. Because if you call for emergency services, you need to be your ass looking out for them. So I won't do that shit again. If I'm here and they come back, and I just didn't want them to keep ringing my doorbell, because they was ringing my doorbell, and I didn't want them to keep doing that. So I don't want to deem like I'm just heartless like that. But at the same time, like I said before, I'm not, you call the emergency people, you need to be looking out for their ass. You need to have your door open. You need to be something. So anyway, the same day, I'm trying to think, did I have to work that day? Yeah, I had to work that day, actually. I had to go in that day when all that happened. Yeah, I believe it was the day I had to work. It was a couple days ago. So yeah, so after that, so that, later on that night, she on a ziggity fucking boom. And she loud, shit falling over there. They loud, the keys loud. Come on now. I don't even know if I think I'm the only person in this building that really work for real. And that's fine. Some people might work from home. I would like to be one of them that work from home. I would love to work from home. But that's not my case right now. But at the same time, she on a ziggity boom. Just loud, singing, all that type of just doing the most. Just doing the fucking most. Doing the most. Just no fucking respect for people. That's why I said what I said. Like, I don't know if I can deal with this shit for another year here. I just don't. And when I asked the management about, can y'all just move us to another unit before something happened? And they like, well, they don't have any more units in the area where we stay. Something's missing a little bit. Maybe a little bit more sugar. Hold on, y'all. Make sure my coffee right. Guess I like to bounce off the walls. I like a lot of cream and a lot of sugar in my coffee. Especially when I'm making regular coffee. In a minute, sorry. Just want to stir it up. So yeah, so they like, so my management said that. So, okay, so we recorded them last night. It's about 3 or 4 recordings. Maybe we trying to watch, the new movie on Netflix by Tyler Perry. Everybody talking about Straw. We trying to watch a movie, chill, have a movie little night, because I had got off at 8 last night, took my little bath, and we chilling. So I'm trying to, we relax and watch a little movie. All this noise, shit rattling, he in and out the back door. I told y'all before, these walls are very, very cheap, and they very fucking thin. Paper thin and cheap. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Anytime he keep going in and out the back door, letting it slam, it rattles the fucking windows on our side of the unit. So I'm in the kitchen. Next to the kitchen is the back bedroom. It's 2 bedrooms in here. It's a front room in the front and then our room in the back. It rattles the fucking windows. He in and out like a kid every fucking night. Every fucking night. Probably going out stealing shit. Who the fuck knows? Doing what he do best. She being loud. It's like 1:30 last night. First of all, why them kids not chilling? Why they not down for the night? They had like little grandkids over there. Not like older grandkids like mine. I don't make them go to bed when they with me, but I do make them like tone it down when they start getting late. Y'all calm down, chill. All that horse playing, y'all gonna start to chill out. Other people, they not used to that either because they live in a whole house. So when they come here, I have to let them know there's other families in here. Y'all gonna have to tone it down. And I have a little granddaughter, and I even make her, I even have her under me so she can not be running around doing shit just out of respect. And I have a young granddaughter, she's 1. And I'm not gonna let my grandkids not be themselves when they here, but I find stuff to do for them. I don't keep them cooped up in these damn apartments like they do theirs across the road. Kids don't want to keep being cooped up. I don't care if y'all have it looking like a rumble room over there or not. Don't nobody kids want to be cooped up in the house. It's weather is finally breaking. It's finally getting decent outside. Let these kids go outside. Sit on the porch while they ride their bikes or something. It's already shitty when you live in an apartment because there's no play area. At least in this area, there's no play area, for children or guests or anything. It's really nothing to do. But it is parks around here. Take them to the park. Y'all ass don't ever want to leave out the fucking apartment like it's some type of bug going on out here to where everybody confined again. That's been over with. They don't want to fucking leave out the... Well, she don't anyway. She don't leave out the fucking apartment. She's scared to go out fucking side. Whether it's the back, front, side door, window, I don't care. This bitch don't... She's scared to go out fucking side like she gonna melt or something. Who's to say? And, It's just the fact of the matter is, like I said, I have I have 4 grandchildren myself, and I have a 1-year-old granddaughter. And when I have all of them over here, which I often do, well, I'm doing that more with my schedule. Like I said, I let them wrestle and play and, play their little, whatever. I let them be themselves. But when it started dimming down, I said, okay, y'all tone down, find y'all a little movie to watch, let's make some popcorn, something. Find y'all something to do, let's tone it down because it's getting late and it's other families in the building. Just out of fucking respect. Them, fuck no. Just no. Not at all. Why? Because we do what we want to do. And nobody's going to say anything. That's the shit I'm sick of. Because that's their attitude. Because they do what the fuck they want to do. And they don't get penalized for the shit. Then it's going to seem like they're going to play the victim. Oh, we being picked on. She just don't like us. No, I don't like y'all because you a fucking thief. And you got my fucking doorbell outside that you fucking stole when we first moved here. And that's every time I look at the doorbell, I be wanting to snatch it off. Because that's my fucking doorbell. That's why. You a fucking thief. And you sitting right in somebody's face knowing you a fucking thief and you done stole somebody's shit. That's just fucking heartless. Remember I said that when we first moved here, somebody stole my packages. I'm like, they got me fucked up around here. This bitch, she wakes up fucking talking. She go to sleep talking. She probably just talking her goddamn sleep. And make it so bad, you not even being like, I'm moving my thing around so I can sit in the front room. Hold on, let me open up. When I'm here, I like to open up the blinds and let some sun in. As I call it, Lord's blessings. Sometimes HUV, he don't care. He be sitting here like he a damn hostage person. Like he a gunman or something. He have every blind closed. He don't be doing none of that. I like to open up the blinds, whether the sun's shining or not, because it's not now. But I like to do that and just get some air in here and stuff like that. Alright, so let's set this up. I'm trying to get this thing set up so I can finish this conversation. Alright, it might fall. I don't want it to fall. Okay. So I'm sitting at my desk now. So anyway, so she ended up not going to the hospital any fucking way. Just like they said she wasn't gonna go. And like I said, at this spot, since I've been here, this is the second time they done called the EMS because she over there freaking out. Probably got a hold of some bad dope. Who's to say? I just can't, and I'm not knocking it because we all had a family member or two that's been addicted to some type of drug or anything or addiction. I commend those that get clean. I commend those that stay clean and become sponsors and talk to other people about the battle of being addicted to drugs. I'm just thankful that, I never experienced anything like that. I've never had a desire to do it. Probably because I've seen it firsthand, what it does to people. And I just was like, why would I want to try something like that? I mean, it's not that serious for me to get high. I used to drink beer back in the day when drinking beer was the thing to do. And then one night, I remember we all was drinking. I used to drink St. Ives. So I used to drink the hard stuff. St. Ives, OE, Mickey's. I used to drink the real deals. I remember we all was drinking one night. This was way back in the day before the kids even came along. And we drinking some St. Ives. And I remember one day a feeling just came over me. I said, you know what? I'm not finna drink no beer no more, y'all. At least I'm not finna drink St. Ives. I mean, I done drunk a Corona here and there, a Budweiser, Bud Light, that little bullshit over the years. But after that, I just kind of 86 beer. It's every blue moon. Not now, but back then when I was like, I think I'm just done with St. Ives. I might have just stopped drinking malt liquor beer. I think I'm over it. So I haven't drunk beer since then. Like I say, as the years went on, maybe something like a Corona, when Corona was, and what was the other one, Heineken's. When all that was a thing, I'll get me maybe one beer and I'll be like, I'm straight. You know how you just be like, I'm good. And that was that. But I've never understood why people get addicted to drugs. I've never understood what is the fantasy about it. People do it out of curiosity. People like it's cool to do. And I get it. You know, I've done things. I smoked a cigarette when I was in high school one time because it was just at the time, it was the cool thing to do. And I wanted to see how it was. Okay, what the grown ups get out of this? I smoked one cigarette. I did more coughing that day than anything. This is why I found out I had asthma. Back then, I was in high school. That was my first and last time ever smoking a cigarette in my life. You know, I'm just to each his own. That's just not me. I just don't. I'm good. You know, I have me a little drink here and there, and I'm good. That's all. I'll be good. And I don't even drink like I used to drink because I'm older now. I got a lot of shit going on now, health wise. And I was never a lush anyway. But at the same time, I get in my little moods. Yeah, I can put. I should, have me a drink or two. But I just never understand why people get addicted. Addiction is very real. And I commend those that really get off and get themselves together. And believe it or not, as much as they annoy the fuck out of me, I really hope they get their shit together. But obviously, they don't give a fuck. So why the fuck should I? But I will tell y'all this. The next time, if I'm here and they come rolling up the EMS and they ring my doorbell, guess what? I'm going to sit right in here and ignore that shit. I'm going to look right on the porch and it's like it's apartment 1. If I even say anything. Because if y'all calling the EMS people, y'all need to be looking out for them. Y'all know people don't have access to the building unless you open the door. Make it make sense. So I'm not doing that shit no more. That was my good deed. And I'm not doing it again. Because ever since your little scare, your panic attack, as you said, as they were saying it probably was, we all know that wasn't the case. We know why you flipped out over there. Okay. Anywho, so after that, she been on the Ziggy Boom ever fucking since. Just loud. Why do you have to be that loud? And I was so mad last night. It's like I felt myself just boiling, like the temperature was just rising in me. And I just wanted to go in the kitchen and say, could you just please shut the fuck up? Please. Just shut the fuck up. It don't make sense for her to be that fucking loud. Why are you that damn loud? Can you please shut up? Shut up. So the recordings that we recorded last night, her just being loud, y'all would have thought that their doors was open, all their windows was open. Y'all would have thought that I had my door open. If y'all would hear how loud this bitch was last night, y'all would be like, sis, you had to have your window open. You had to have your doors open. No, this was inside their locked apartment. And she was that loud to where you can hear crystal clear. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to get off here. I'm going to send them emails over to management. They not going to do shit, but I'm going to send them anyway. Because y'all don't have to keep dealing with this shit. I'm the one dealing with this. And that's why I didn't want to know. I really didn't want to renew this lease here. I didn't. But HGB was like, I'm tired of moving and all that. And I get it too. And we in a decent area. We really are. It's just that they said they didn't have any more units in this area. So that was kind of a bummer. You know, and I get it. Because we are in a decent area. But at the same time, this shit need to stop. Management need to really tighten the fuck up. Because they needed, like, that hallway, that dirty ass carpet, that shit need to be clean. It's had that old smell in here. Like, I like some incense and put them in the hallway by our door and shit. Because I don't like the smell, that old fashioned smell. You know, or like a house that's been closed up for too long. No. That gothic basement. It can be a lot of shit that can look way better. But the units is nice. Especially ours, because ours was brand new. It's been renovated. So nobody else, it's been in our unit forever. So we was the first ones to come in here since they redid it. So I'm okay with that part. I don't like going behind people anyway. So if I get something that's fresh off the block, I'm good and grateful. I'm going to do my wipe down anyway. That's just me. But nobody did say this unit have been vacant for like a long time. They have been working on it. You can see everything in here is fresh. I told y'all that. They could have did a better job in some areas. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so that's where I'm at with it. And I'm over it. Like, Like now, if I be quiet, I don't even know if y'all can hear. But she over there loud now. It's not even 12 o'clock. It might be 12 o'clock now because I've been talking. But it don't matter. I've been hearing this earlier today when I was just trying to lay in bed in peace, lay there and just relax because I don't have to do anything today. Like now. Why? You louder than the grandkids. Your grandkids that's over there. And like I said, they don't know any better because they seeing you doing that shit. So they think it's cool to be yelling at 2 o'clock in the morning and screaming and shit and playing like it's like I said, like it's a jungle gym, which it looks like one over there. And I don't mean a good kind. All that hazardous shit over there. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. Now next weekend, if it's God's will, I will have all four of my grandkids. So y'all pray for me. You know what? My grandkids is good kids. It's three boys and my first granddaughter. And when she's the little diva that she's going to be, like her grandma. And I just love her so much. And she is just a little person. She'll be two next month though, but she is just becoming her own little person. And she I don't see how my daughter do it because I'll be wore out. When she go, I think I sleep for 2 days. Cause she gotta just require this. She gotta require that. I gotta change diapers. The rest of them, they good. They boys. They older. Huh? You gotta change diapers. I gotta carry stuff with me if I take her somewhere. Like when she bring her, she gonna have to bring her stroller because I'm gonna take them to CJ Barrymore, to the little go kart and stuff. So I'm gonna take her stroller because I'm not gonna walk around with her. I'm not gonna be carrying her. So bring her stroller because I'm gonna take them to the little CJ Barrymore and stuff. It's like a little go kart place that's around here that everybody go to, go kart games and all that. And I usually take them every year, and I didn't get a chance to take them last year, but I normally take them at least twice, at least once every. Oh, I know I do. I try to take them twice, but I didn't even take them at all last year. So I'm definitely gonna make sure I take them. So we gonna go next week if the Lord say the same. So other than that, that's just where I'm at with it, y'all. Today, I just wanted to jump on here and say I know it's lengthy, but it is what it is because I'm giving you straight shooter, no chasers, and I'm over it. I'm over this shit with them. I'm telling you, if I'm so over the moon with their asses. And they just keep getting out of shit. And I think that's what's making me more fucking mad because it's like